Okay guys, so today I will be teaching how to graph a parabola or graphing a parabola. And first, in order to graph the parabola, we are going to need our vertex. And if you guys don't know what a vertex is kind of like our starting point where we graph. And the equation for that, or the formula for the vertex, it's going to be ax minus h plus k. Right here. So once we got that, that is going to help us do our parabola. So the vertex is kind of like this. We only need to take a look at of h and k. It's going to be this one right here. H and K are the things we're going to focus on. We're going to make the vertex, right? So once we got H and K, we're going to do sets of patterns or sets of numbers, I would like to call them. Once we get those, we can then start graphing. So let's start with our first problem. Now this is really easy since it's already in the vertex form, which means we can now easily get our vertex. So I'm just going to write down x minus 2 squared plus 3 right over here. Now if you guys can see, it's negative 2. Now what happens to h there is that whatever the sign is there, turn it over. It's that simple. So negative 2 will become positive 2, and 3 will remain 3. Do not change anything with k. So since k is 3, so 3 is k, so now I mean 2, 3. Alright, we got our vertex. Let's do the sets of patterns or numbers. So I'm going to make a table, and it's going to be our x and y coordinates. Now these things are really important because that's going to help us make our parabola. So I'm just going to make a line right here. And I think you need about 7 boxes. So now I got 7 boxes here. 7 boxes. Now in the 4th box, that's where I'm going to put my 2 and 3. So of course top 2, bottom 3. Going to be like this on the 4th box. So what happens there? I'm going to put numbers that go from lower than 2 or less than 2 to more than 2. So basically I'm going to put like negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, like this. All extending. So what about 3? What about 3? You're not going to do the same thing. What happens there is we're going to substitute x. So in order to get the y, or the y coordinates, let's go from the first box. So let x equals to negative 1. Alright, you guys following? Negative 1. So that would mean we get our equation, x minus 2 squared plus 3. The x there is going to be negative 1. So negative 1 minus 2 squared plus 3. It's going to be like this now. Substitute x. Right here. What happens there? So negative 1 minus 2 is just going to be negative 3 squared plus 3. Now negative 3 times negative 3 or negative 3 squared, that's just 9. So 9 plus 3 is going to be 12. It's going to be like this. It's going to be 12. So what I'm going to put there is under -1. You guys see -1? I'm going to put 12 there. Right there. I put 12 right there. So that's going to be the first y. Now what happens there is, let's go with let x equals to 0. Alright? So I'll get my equation again. 0 minus 2 squared plus 3. So 0 minus 2 is just going to be -2 squared plus 3. So -2 squared, that's just 4 plus 3. And that's going to be 8. Wait, 4, 6, 7. Sorry, 7. It's going to be like this. It's going to be like this, guys. See? 0 minus 2, -2. -2 squared. It's 4. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So now, I'm going to take my box again. And right under 0 right here, we're going to put 7. 7, right over there. Right here. Let's put 7. Let's move to our next box. So that's just going to be like, let x equal to 1. That's going to be super duper easy. I don't even know if you guys can even solve that. So, let x equal to 1. Alright, we copy our equation. So 1 minus 2 squared plus 3. Alright, now 1 minus 2, that's going to be -1 plus 3. What happens there is -1 times -1 is 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is just 4. It's going to be like this. Right here. You see that? 1 minus 2. Did I put a square there? Yeah, I did put a square. So 1 minus 2, -1. -1 squared. That's just 1. And we added the 3. You get 4. So, I'm going to go back to my box. So right under 1, I'm going to put 4. So we got 12, 7, and then 4. Wow. Now, what about 3, 4, and 5? Well, you can do let x equal to this, x equal to that, but then what I would like to do is, we're going to put 4 under 3. Alright, you see that? 4 under 3. And then let 7 under our 4 here. And let 12 under 5. Now, why do I do that? Well, our parabola is going to be symmetric. So, when we graph our parabola, when we fold it together, the line, or the curve, is going to align to each other. It's kind of like a mirror, basically. So if we fold those two, that's why we have all these same things, because it's symmetric. Now that we got these, let's keep these things in mind, guys. Let's keep this thing right here. These set of patterns are going to be very important where we're going to graph. Because when we graph this one, I hope we'll get a parabola. If I got like the wrong equation, let's hope not. There's my framework parabola here, right here. So, I'm going to take a picture of this and then we'll graph it. So,
alright guys, now we're going to graph for equation number 1. So I'm just going to get here another layer, I'm going to color. So it's going to be +2 and then 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be right here. So 2, 3, -1, -1 here, and then goes 12. So it means up, +12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's going to be right here. Alright? That's negative 112. Next is 0, 7. 0, 7, this means 0, it's right there in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so it's going to be here. Okay, so far so good. And we got 1, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Now, let's get to another one. So 2 3s. Again, we get 3 4. It's going to be just right here. 3 4, 4 7. 4 7's right over here. And lastly, 5 12. So 5 12 is just going to be right here. Alright. Now we got that one. Let's graph it. You guys can see that is our parabola. Alright, equation 2, let's go.
Alright guys, so I've already prepared our second equation that we're going to solve, and it is x minus 5 squared minus 3. Now, since it's already in vertex formula, I can just put it as 5 negative 3. Now the reason why it's going to be positive is, remember, turn over h. So, got this one. Let me do my sets of patterns or numbers. First 3 boxes, and then the fourth one, 5, negative 3, then make another 3 boxes. This one, I think the 5 looks more of an S. Let me draw that. Yeah, that looks much more better. So, now we got that one. Let's go ahead and solve for the y coordinate. And then, in order to do that, ascending order. So, let's put 2, 3, and 4. You see this, guys? 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8. Just like this. It's ascending. This goes up. So, now, let's solve for the y coordinates. So what I'm going to do there is let x, and then the first box is 2. So let's copy our equation right here. 2 minus 5 squared minus 3. Alright? So 2 minus 5 is negative 3. Squared minus 3. What happens there? Negative 3 times negative 3 is just going to be 9. So it's going to be 9 minus 3. And guys, 9 minus 3 is 6. So I'm going to put here my first box right here on the y. I don't know if I can write it like this. 6. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Ah, it looks terrible. This is why I write it first then show. And there we go. Now this is a much more better 6. Alright. So we got 6. Let's go to my second box. And that's going to be 3. So let x equal to 3. So got 3. That 3 looks like an S again. 3 minus 5 squared minus 3. So guys, 3 minus 5, that is just going to be negative 2. And negative 2 squared is just 4. So when I do that, it's going to be 4 minus 3, and it's going to give me 1. Alright? Now that we got that, get that box right over there. right here. In the second box, I'm just going to put 1. So, let's do the third box now. So let x equal to 4. Let me put it here in the bottom for me. And let x equal to 4. It's going to be 4 minus 5 squared minus 3. Now guys, 4 minus 5, negative 1. Negative 1 squared is just 1. So what's going to happen there? 1 minus 3, that's going to be negative 2. Alright? So, okay, the reason why I put P2 here is because it stands for part 2. But, 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So, I'm going to put negative 2 under 4. Alright? And then copy, like negative 2, 1, and then 6. Remember, the parabola is symmetric. So once I get that, I'm going to take a picture of it, and then we're going to graph it here on my phone. And then and then after that, we're going to solve our third equation.
Alright guys, and we're going to graph our second equation. So it's going to be 5, negative 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be right here. I'm going to resize this one though. I think it's a little too big. Alright, so next one. 2, 6. That means if we go here, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be right here. Alright. Then we get 3 1s. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Alright. Then we get 4, negative 2. So it's just 4, 1, 2. Erase this. Alright. That's our first. So now we're going to just do 6, 2. So 6 is here. Negative 2 again. And then we got 7, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 right here. Alright guys. And then we got 8, 6 is 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So you guys can see we got ourselves parabola. And let me just edit like the stabilizer here. That is for equation number 2. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here in equation number 3, instead of our usual vertex form, it's going to do standard. And don't worry, this is really easy, trust me guys. So x squared plus 10 plus x plus 25. Now, do you guys notice something? What I wrote over here? This equation we have is a perfect square trinomial. Why? Okay. Now, if I remember, if I do factoring, it's gonna be like x plus 5 and then x plus 5, right? See that? X plus 5, x plus 5. We're just gonna factor. Now I don't need to put that. Just gonna factor this stuff. X plus 5 squared. It's gonna be like this. Now, is this allowed? Is this like a vertex form already? Well, technically, yes. And, well, what about K? K has no value. You see that? There's only H, but there's no K. That automatically means that our H, turn over a negative 5, our K has no value, it's just going to be 0. Guys, it's that easy. Alright? Now, if you guys encounter a quadratic equation that is not a perfect square trinomial, that is not a perfect square trinomial, do the complete in the square. Don't worry, I will give an equation like this, probably in equation number 4. But let's focus on this equation. So, x table again, 3 boxes, fourth one, negative 5, 0, 3 boxes again. Alright. So let me get my graph here. Now, let us extend. So it's going to be like negative 5, right? What's less than negative 5? Negative 6, negative 7, negative 8. Alright? Extending is going to be negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, and a negative 2. Alright? So, I'm going to take my other board right here, and let's let x equal to negative 8. Alright? So it's going to be negative 8 plus 5 squared. It's going to be like this. Alright? So negative 8 plus 5, it's going to be negative 3 squared. So negative 3 squared, it's just going to be 9. Alright, so this is super duper easy. It's going to be 9. So under 8, I'm going to put 9. Positive 9. Alright. Now we're done with 8. Let's go with let x equal to negative 7, alright? You guys listening? Negative 7. So negative 7 plus 5 squared. Now negative 7 plus 5 is going to be negative 2 squared. Negative 2 squared, that's just going to be 4. We got 4, right? Under negative 7, we're going to put 4. Trust me, this is super duper easy. See that? Alright. Let x equal to negative 6. Okay, negative 6 plus 5 squared. Negative 6 plus 5 is going to be 1. Negative 1 squared. Now, negative 1 squared, that's just going to be 1. Look at that. Really easy. Just 1. So, get my 1 right here. Okay, let me copy. So it's going to be 1, 4, and then 9. Alright, look at that. Alright. Now that I got this sets of patterns, I'm going to take a picture, and then let's graph. Alright everyone, so I already prepared our vertex, which is negative 5, 0, which is here. And then we're going to put negative 8, 9. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Then we go 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right here on the top. Okay. So next is -7 and then 4. So we're going to go here as the 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Okay. Then -6, 1. So -6 right here and then 1. After we get those, we get -4, 1. -3, 4. So 3's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then -1, it's the same as, so it's going to be -1, that's going to be here. It's going to be -1, 9. Oh, sorry, -2. Oh no, I can't even read it anymore. Sorry, -2, right over here. And that's our parabola for equation number 3. Alright guys, so equation number 4, let's graph. So -4, -6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So we got -7 and then 3. So 7 and then 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be right here. And after that, it's going to be -6, -2. So we got -6 right here, and -2. 1, 2. And then we get -5, -5. So -5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right here. Alright. So, -3, -5. And then -2, -2. So 2, 1, 2. And then 1, -1, -3. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So after that, we then have our fourth equation, our parabola, for equation number 4. Alright guys, so for the last part of our lesson or our topic for graphing the parabola, I already did like the finding the vertex and then like the sets of patterns right here. So now what I'm all gonna do is just substitute all that stuff and So first up is let x equal to -1. So -1 minus 2 squared plus 4. -1 minus 2, -3 squared plus 4. So that's going to be like 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4, 13. Alright. So that is for -1. Let x equal to 0. So 0 minus 2 squared plus 4. So 0 minus 2 is going to be -2 squared plus 4. So -2 times -2 is just 4, guys. So 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Alright. This is just really simple. We're just going back to the basics. Because, as time goes on, you might forget stuff. So, let x equal to 1. So 1 minus 2 squared plus 4. 1 minus 2, -1 squared plus 4. -1 times -1 is just 1 plus 4. gonna give us 5. So because of that, so -1, 13, 0, I think it's gonna be 8, and then 1, it's gonna be 5. Then copy 5, 8, 13. Alright guys, so take a picture of this, graph it, and then we're done. Alright guys, so for our last question to wrap this all up, so 2, 4, so it's going to be 2 right here, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Then we get -1, 13, so -1's here. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right here. Okay, next one, 0, 8. So 0, 8 is going to be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be here. And then 5, 1, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so going to be right here. I always miss that part. Okay, so after that, 3, 5. So 3, then 5 up here. We get 4, 8. And then 5, 13. It's going to be right here. And after getting that, guys, we have done it. Another parabola. And that wraps up the video.